entrepreneur. Independently, it's the greatest descendant from God's a king, so call me entrepreneur.
Hey, what's up, homies? How you doing, man? This is Quanstar. I want to do a quick discussion talking about backlinking, especially for artists and musicians. One of the things that we as artists don't really pay attention to is things online, and to be perfectly honest, I'm a cheapskate, you know what I'm saying? I'm an independent artist, and a lot of folks are just like me. They're either cheapskates or independent artists or both, you know what I'm saying? And so we don't have a lot of the resources, the money, or the time to invest into things like search engine optimization or a great web design. So we have to learn how to do that on our own. You feel me? So I wanted to talk about that a little bit, and the importance of things like showing up in Google searches, right? So like you want to show up in a Google search, especially online, because what happens is that is your bread and butter. That's how you make your money. That's how you get ahead. That's how you get your bread online. You make your money in your sleep. You know what I'm saying? Where you don't have to always be touring or play a show in order to sell. You want to be sleep. You want somebody to go to your site, buy your music, say cha-ching, and you keep it moving. So let's discuss backlinks. What are backlinks? Backlinks are basically external links that link back to your site. Basically, it's pretty simple, right? So how do we do that? Well, there's some obvious ways and obvious things that we're talking about, and I'm going to get to those at the end. But I want to talk about some things that aren't necessarily as obvious. You feel me? So let's go here. So the first thing that I want to bring up is this thing called Harrow, or Help a Reporter app. Now, basically, all it is a place where journalists and people with radio shows or whatever, they basically go to this site looking for expert input on certain subjects. So, say me, I sign up as a source, right? So I signed up as a source. Pretty much, I'll say 2 to 3 times a day, I get an email, and in this email from Harrow right here, I got it Thursday morning. It has a bunch of subjects, and within those subjects, it has a bunch of links of people, what they're looking for. So you might have, like in biotech and healthcare, what advice could you provide for students considering a master's in health and medicine? And basically what they want is input in that from an expert, and you give your input, basic input, and your resume or why you're an expert in this, and maybe your website. Go to, and they'll check it out, and sometimes they'll use the quotes and put your website. Sometimes they'll ask for more input. You know what I'm saying? And if you scroll down, there's a bunch of things. You have business and finance. There's 15 links. You have entertainment and media. Somebody's looking for a controversial guest. I don't know. I might hit that up. I'm not really that, you know what I'm saying? I don't really try to be that controversial. Yeah, I do. But anyway, there's general things, high tech, lifestyles and fitness, a whole bunch of other things, and you just find them. You get these emails 2 to 3 times a day. You find something that you know something about, and you send it in, right? Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is sites like Aboutcom, how stuff works, all that jazz. They're always looking for writers and contributors to this. So with About.com, it's pretty simple. What you do is you go to the contact page, I think it is, and you say you want to be a contributor. So basically, they have a list of things that they are looking for, right? Expert recipe creator, that might be me, but maybe not. Depression, happiness, hepatitis, you know what I'm saying? Apartment living and rental, something like tech stocks, do-it-yourself fashion, travel, Boston, Puerto Rico, San Antonio. And basically what you're going to do is you click on the topic and you give them your name, email address, the business name, address, all that stuff. And then what you're going to do is submit your resume and share links that you publish. How do you promote it? Why are you uniquely qualified for the freelance writing role for that, and send it in. And if they want you to do it, they hit you back. You know what I'm saying? And what that how that works out is you have a link back to your site that a bunch of people are going to see on About.com, right? The next thing is, pitch to a famous blog. You ain't got nothing to lose, right? Let's say you have something in your head that you think would be of interest to a blog, say like Huffington Post. You know what I'm saying? To a site like Huffington Post. You give them the proposed headlines, write in your pitch, your name, bio, all that jazz, the topic, email address. They'll get back to you if they want to use it, right? Another thing is, which is something that we as artists use a lot. Well, not really a lot, but we should. Just send your music to different blog sites. You know what I'm saying? Now, there are two types of blog sites. A lot of them post things for free. A lot of them charge. You know what I'm saying? So I would say post to them all. Like me, over the years, I've compiled a list of probably over 500 blog sites for myself that I use for myself and my crew, and get them stuff too. And I send them emails, and some, blogs go up, blogs go down, but some will hit me up. They'll post my music, and some for free, and some will hit me up and say, it'll be $10, it'll be $15, it'll be $5. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If I had a bread and it's a major campaign and not just something I'm just sending out, I'll pay, because I mean, you got to think, a lot of these sites, they're run for free, so they make no bread off of this. So if I can throw a little bit there, and it's a site that's getting more than 100, visits a month or something like that, I am more than happy to do it. Now, here's another thing. How do you know the sites are getting more than 100 a month? It's pretty simple. What you want to do, or you don't really know if they're getting more than 100 a month, but what you want to know is the links that are leading to the same thing. So I have this thing called Mo's Bar, but I'll get in that in another tutorial, right? So also, the last thing is just go on Fiverr. Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com. It's a great resource for everything. Like, you can get flyers designed for like $5, $10. You can get, memes done. You can get all kind of stuff done on here. You can get people to mix and master your stuff for like under $100. I've never done it, so I don't know how great it'll be. But one thing I have done is I've used it for like promotion. So like for what I've typed in, hip hop promotion, first thing that popped up, you have somebody to say, it has beats and all that, but right now you have somebody that'll feature hip hop video or song on This Is 50. You know what I'm saying? And you have a lot of artists that you have a lot of stuff that may or may not apply to you, but you find things like people that'll promote your music on Twitter, people that promote your music on their Twitter site, and it'll be real promotions where you can track, you can see it, and you can see real people actually following you from that. This guy right here, I'll send your song to 300 hip hop, rap, R&B blogs for $5. I mean, maybe out of that 5 will pick it up, but it only costs you $5. What's that? That's less than a meal deal at Burger King. You know what I'm saying? Well, that ends the presentation. I didn't mean for it to take this long. I thought it was only going to be about 2 or 3 minutes, but I did want to talk about backlinks to cats because these things are really, 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 really important. And yeah, that's it. I'll holla at you. This is Quanstar. Visit my site, www.quanstarmusic.com. I'll have it in the info, and you can check out. I got a comic book out, have a movie that I produced and wrote that's coming out in March 2017, and I would have the website that you can visit and the information and the bio information of this video, which will be a backlink. Peace.